Good evening everyone, I am currently in Singapore Airport. We are on our way from Vietnam to Sydney, Australia, but it stops for a 10-hour layover in Singapore. So I thought I would film a little video all about Singapore Airport, because if you know anything about this airport, you will understand why I'm excited to spend 10 hours here. But first stop, me and Lauren are absolutely starving, so we've decided to come to Subway. We came to the closest food court. We are currently in Terminal 1. That was one of the options available to us. So I've got a foot long, I thought, one for now, one for later, and a bottle of water. I got a veggie patty and got extra cheese on them, and all of that came to £9.63. I just paid with my Monzo. Very excited to get into this, and then we'll carry on with the video. I'll show you what I can see right now. I'm so excited. Look at this view that we've got down there. There's fish in that little pond. This is already, like, it looks like a shopping mall. It doesn't even look like an airport at all. This is crazy. Look at that Louis Vuitton. I've just seen the sign for the cactus gardens, getting to like a nice light of the day as well. We've got about an hour of daylight left. Oh my god, it's boiling. Oh, it's so nice to be outside. This is the weirdest thing. I'm not in Singapore. I haven't checked out, but I'm outside. I'm in a garden. Oh my god, this is so nice. There's literally a plane right there. Have you ever been to an airport with a cactus garden? It's under maintenance, but I can still go out. Just can't see any water lilies. Oh my god, this is just like a shopping mall. They've got a Uniqlo. We are in the butterfly garden. However, it's past 5 and they say that the butterflies are most active from 8 AM to 5 PM. This is definitely the most unique airport I've ever been to. We've just gone in the butterfly garden, and next to the butterfly garden is the koi fish pond. And also, when you're walking around everywhere, there's no like big announcements. It's only announcements if they need one person in particular. It's like calming music or silence. It just feels so much calmer, and there's so many open spaces and so many charging points. And also, they're not stingy on the seats either. If you want to lie down on the seats, you can, which is great. I see why this is the best airport in the world. There's so many like Western things here as well. There's about 3 WHSmiths. There's a Lululemon. We went into Uniqlo, which is Japanese, and there is a Pret a Manger, although it does verge on high end, obviously. So we have walked from Terminal 1 to Terminal 3. We're now in Terminal 3. That is where we did the butterfly garden and the koi fish pond. And in Terminal 1 where we were, there's also a swimming pool, which is absolutely insane. There's a swimming pool, there's a butterfly garden, sunflower garden, which we're hopefully going to get on our way to. Obviously the big famous indoor waterfall, which we're also hopefully going to make our way to, and a cinema, and just like so much more, like everything. And literally, look at this shop. This is insane. There is also free SkyTrains that you can use to get in between terminals. So obviously we've just walked between Terminal 1 and Terminal 3, but it shouldn't take that long at all. And there's also those little flat escalators, but I think we're gonna try and take the SkyTrain to Terminal 2 now. We just got the SkyTrain, which we couldn't really see much, but we went over like the motorway. But I kind of wish we'd done it in the daylight. We would have seen a lot more. We have got the SkyTrain all the way to Terminal 2 and looked at the board and realised that actually our flight doesn't leave from Terminal 2, it leaves from Terminal 1 where we started. So at least we can go and see and do our like activity things here and hopefully see the waterfall. We've got enough time to make our way back to Terminal 1. But we landed at 4, I think, maybe half 4, and it is now 10 past 8. We're a good 4 or 5 hours into our 10-hour layover. We have found the sunflower garden, but yet again you can't really see much. Actually, it's showing up alright on camera. It is obviously night time and it would be better in the daylight, but this is still quite cool. Anytime we step outside, it is so humid and hot, and we are in our hoodies and our joggies, but it is nice to get a bit of fresh air, I will say that. Like, where else can you go outside the airport without going outside the airport, if you know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that. I'm trying to get more steps in before the 8-hour flight. This is the quietest outdoor space we've had. You probably noticed it if I put in the clips from the cactus garden and the butterfly garden, but all the other bits outside were so loud with like plane noises, like engineer noises. It wasn't all that peaceful, but this one it's probably the quietest, which is nice. You collect your hot meal from the vending machine. That's insane. That is so cool. You just like put what you want, put in the money, and then you get a hot meal from the vending machine. It is currently 10 past midnight and me and Lauren have made our way to the gate. The gate showed up, but they've closed off the area where our gate is, and it's got like neon signs and like jungle things. It looks like an Insta-baddie gate. And then we went to the toilet. Nicest toilet I've ever been in an airport. It looks like you know those bougie restaurants when they make the fancy toilets, like a slug and lettuce toilet. It looked like a slug and lettuce toilet. I don't understand what's going on. Why can't we go in? Why does the gate look like that? They have let us in. This is our gate, very fancy. Didn't say anything at security about liquids. I didn't even take my liquids bag out and they took my bottle of water off me. That's great. But apart from that, I am utterly amazed by Singapore Airport. I wanted to put one thing in because I've been talking about the waterfall all throughout this vlog. The waterfall was probably what I was most excited for. However, we couldn't see any signs for like it's in the jewel. Couldn't see any signs for the jewel. I did some research online and basically I think you need to either be going like in or out of immigration customs, like leaving the airport or coming back in to see it. And there is a way that you can see it on the SkyTrain. However, the line that runs through it to see it from the inside was not running, so I couldn't see the waterfall today, so I'm a bit sad. But all the rest of the airport was amazing. I would really recommend it. Did you have a good time, Lauren?
Yeah, I mean it was an airport. It was better than an average airport, I would say. There was more to do and there was comfort.
Okay, that's nice Lauren's
water.
Review.
Nice water.
The water here tastes sublime when you're allowed access to it. I think that is where I'm going to leave today's video on Singapore Airport. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me. Bye guys!